Caitlin Clark and the Connecticut Sun going at it, you know what I'm saying? Listen, the Fever got to come to play. And listen, I might have found some things because they 0-3 against the Sun right now. And it's not looking good. Well, this was when Indiana Fever was like, they didn't have chemistry in May. Nowadays, they playing like a completely different team. But let's get straight into it, all right? Turnovers was a big issue against the Sun. Now, me personally, I wasn't watching these games. I wasn't hooked onto the WNBA or Caitlin Clark or nothing at this time. I was watching the NBA playoffs. But listen, turnovers was a big issue against the Sun looking at the box scores. The rotation were way different. Christy Wallace, Erica Wheeler, and Grace Berger was getting heavier minutes. But I wasn't watching that early, you know what I'm saying? But judging by y'all comments, y'all don't want them back in the rotation either. You feel me? So I ain't even going to do too much. I'm putting Aaliyah Boston personally to slow Alyssa Thomas down. Alyssa Thomas is tough as hell. She's going to be unguardable. We know she's going to get hers. But if there's anybody that's going to slow her down with strength, it's going to be Aaliyah Boston. And I'm going to have Dantas coming off the bench to back her up too. Yeah, I know I've been hard on Dantas lately, but listen, isn't it ironic the one game that I go off on Dantas not hitting 2+ threes, she comes out the next game and hit 3 threes? Maybe I have to start criticizing. Maybe my videos are making it into the film room. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But listen, man, I'm putting Aaliyah Boston on her and Dantas. And listen, for Lexi Hall, I'm going to put Lexi Hall on DeWanna Bonner. Because DeWanna Bonner going to hoop. I'm not going to lie. She gets busy. She gets loose. I'm going to put her on DeWanna Bonner. And I'm going to have Temmie and Lexi to back her up on the bench. We'll risk DJ character, you know what I'm saying, going off and things like that. Anyways, Lexi barely was getting any minutes at this time. That's another thing to know. I expect Lexi to have more minutes. I want Lexi to start. But we know with Christy's size, that's not going to happen. The Damiris Dantas. Listen, man. You gotta do something with your big butt. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta do something with your big butt. You feel me? You gotta start hitting threes. Guard somebody. Do something. You know what I'm trying to say? Give somebody a little. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me stop trolling. Let's get straight into the clips, though. So, look, let's start this off early. I don't want to see Katie Lou or Alyssa Smith right now. We both know this. But knowing Christy size, she's still going to start them both. And this is what'll happen, all right? Let's get straight into it. Look at this. Katie Lou on DeWanna. Alyssa Smith. Like, listen, just straight off the bat, what do we have right here? You have Katie Lou failing to stay in front of her Simon again, right? She's practically stumbling backwards right now, right? She dribbles around her, kicks out to Alyssa Thomas. What she does to Alyssa Smith. Spin move, easy work. Katie Lou doesn't even have secondary help. See, this is called secondary help, what Katie Lou's doing right here. Katie Lou is the secondary defender. Alyssa is the primary defender. She's the secondary defender. Usually, Aaliyah Boston gets blocks when she's the secondary defender. But in this case, it's Katie Lou, which is why I don't want her or Alyssa Smith in the game right now. All right? Me personally. But listen, though. Aaliyah she has to start holding strong screens instead of just standing there like her body size is just enough. No, these girls are hungry to shut Caitlin down because of her popularity every game. Every single game is like a playoff game for the Fever. The league tried to write y'all off with that tough schedule to start off with. And look at what y'all about to do. Y'all about to be a 500 team with just about 2 wins now. So shout out to the Fever for that. You feel me? Caitlin Clark specifically, Kelsey Mitchell specifically, and Aaliyah and Lexi specifically. You know what I'm trying to say? Because they didn't want y'all here. I'm not going to lie. Starting y'all off like that was to crush y'all confidence for the season and mess up any chance of momentum to start off, you know? But listen, y'all, look at where we at now, all right? Let's move on, though. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. You see that? This is a strong screen. Aaliyah standing there, firm body, standing there holding the guard, the defender down like, no, you're not moving nowhere. This is a strong screen, which leaves Caitlin enough time to shoot. Look, by the time Caitlin is in her shooting motion, Aaliyah's still holding a strong screen where DJ Carrington can't even get over it. And Caitlin's like, you giving me this much space with this much time? Easy. Easy. Carrington wanted an illegal screen, but no, it wasn't. That was a strong screen. Now, listen, this is an example of Aaliyah not holding the screen for Caitlin because she wanted it in the post. This was early in the season, so there was no chemistry here. But when Aaliyah sets a strong screen like this in the last clip, it opens up Caitlin shooting. So look out for this in tomorrow's game, all right? Aaliyah wanted it in the post, but Caitlin like, come on, set a screen. And Aaliyah still running to the ball with her hands are like, throw it. You know what I'm trying to say? This is not what usually you want your center to do. You want your center to just put their hands down, come back and set a screen with no attitude. So Aaliyah's running with her hands are like, what are you doing? Throw the ball. She sets it, and she doesn't even set a screen. Y'all remember the last clip? She held it. Right here, she just tapped Dejanay on the hip and just moved away. Yes, Dejanay was denying the screen, but Aaliyah could have came up hot on the high side and set it, which allowed Kaylin to run left and shoot a 3 right here. This is what I hope to see tomorrow. But Kaylin still feeds Aaliyah, and Aaliyah gets right because she's just that good. Like, listen, all right? Let's move on. This play right here that rarely happens need to be happening more consistently. If Christy side bets, that's what we're going to start calling her, Christy side bets. Because clearly she got a side bet against Indiana every game to lose, right? So if Christy side bets, stop letting Kelsey shoot 20-plus shots, we should be good. But listen, though, this is what I want to happen. Kelsey running the ball. Kaylin gave it up, first of all. Let's mention that. Kelsey gets it. Dejanay takes her out for Kaylin for 1 second. That's enough for Kaylin to create separation. Look at how open she is. Look at how open she is. Water. Water. You feel me? Anyways, the ball found Kaylin wide open just because they ran a play, which leads Kelsey's aggressive behavior to cause a distraction from Carrington taking her eyes off Kaylin for 1 second. And listen, that's all Kaylin needs. Anyways, if they have Carrington on Kaylin, which they most likely will again, she's going to cook her. Most of these looks she created on her own, like here, she got fouled and the refs missed it as usual. Look at this right. She gets right by her and gets fouled and nobody calls it. That is wild to me how this is not a foul being called. Is this not crazy? Kaylin gets by her, right? Because Carrington can't guard her. And then she jumps into her back. Like, you think Kaylin just stumbled into Nalissa for no reason like that? No. No way. No way. Look at this, man. Anyways. That was a long clip right there. Anyways, listen, man. I just gotta say this. If, like, Kaylin had Carrington looking like a bunny, bro. Like, she had her looking like a bunny, jumping all over the court. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how easy she got a clean look, even though she missed. But these was off of dead legs. Like, these is dead leg shots coming straight from college with no rest. She gets these looks with the way she's playing in the big games. She's going to hit 5+ threes easily tomorrow. Facts. Facts. She's going to do it easily. You feel me? Listen. And listen, like, let's listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We got to get deep for it. Let's get deep for a second. I don't know how I feel about relationships in the WNBA, and this is a sensitive topic, so listen, just hear me out on this, all right? I'm a new viewer. I don't think it should be allowed to date outside of your team the same way it's a federal crime to bet on the other team, like the other team you're playing against. It shouldn't be allowed to date outside because Nalissa is dating Carrington currently, right? Carrington on her son. And with the way Kaylin has her looking, who knows what agenda they have together. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, when feelings get involved, you know what they say, you never mix business with feelings, right? Like relationships. You don't mix them two together. I don't think it should be allowed. Listen though. Look at Kaylin got her jumping around. Look at her. Yo, no, we need to rewatch that right there. We need to rewatch this right here. Look at the way Kaylin just has Carrington just looking like a bunny. Look. And look, she's missing though. That's the funny part. I know she's missing, but look at the clean looks is what I'm saying. She getting them looks now is going to be real scary. Anyways, as I'm doing this reaction, I checked Carrington's story. And look, look at what I'm about to pull up on the screen right now. I checked Carrington's IG story today. Who she with? Nalissa Smith. All right, now listen. Just hear me out. All right. All I'm going to say is she was with her girl, and now this ain't my business, but all I'm saying is that's unprofessional as hell, all right? Teams travel and stay in the same hotel. You should be game planning right now and taking this game serious. You haven't beaten this team yet. Like, you 0 for 3 and you cuddling, rubbing your toes, starting to start a fire under the covers. And I bet you money, Kaylin and the rest of the girls is game planning for tomorrow. I'm going to just say this. There's extra focus on Nalissa Smith tomorrow for any signs of trying to throw the game or lack of effort to win this whole thing. This is just weird to me. I don't think this should be allowed. That's why it gets weird, because we're at war right now and you over here laying with the enemy. Yes, y'all outside business, yes. But right now we at war. You know what I'm saying? We game planning like it. Who knows? Insider information could go through. Like, it's just too much. When feelings is involved, you pour out to your partner. We all been there before. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's no secrets when you have a partner. But listen, let's move on though. That's their personal life. I'm gonna just try to stay out of it as much as possible. But best believe, when it got to do with my team and Kaylin Clark, I'm gonna pay a bat an extra eye to it. Anyways, When we look back on Kaylin's season and they mention her turnovers, all we're going to do is just laugh and pull up one of Venom's videos. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pull up one of my videos every time they try to bring up her turnovers, all right? Because I have plenty of videos, including this clip right here, that just shows how bad her teammates set her up most times. Look at this. Kelsey, she passes it to Kelsey, and Kelsey's out of bounds. Guess who this turnover is on right now? Guess who that turnover goes to? That goes to Caitlin Clark. You guessed right. Yes, it goes to Caitlin. And I'm going to be honest, Carrington is a weak link for the Sun when she's guarding Caitlin. There's nothing she can do with Caitlin. Look right here. There's nothing she could do. Right by. Give me that. C22. You feel me? Listen, man, there's nothing she could do with her. I wish someone with Kelsey's scoring abilities had Erica Wheeler's passing so bad. Like, I wish Kelsey could just have Erica Wheeler's passing IQ. Give me that. Look at Erica Wheeler. Recognizes the high hand, knows the moment. Down 2, down 1, Caitlin for 3. Look at her hyped up and everything, man. This is what I'm saying. Recognize the hot hand. This is what it is. This is what it's all about. Great pass from the logo from Gamesbridge. You feel me? Listen, man. If I'm Christy Sides, this is the first thing. Like, literally the first thing I'm going to on the first play to get Caitlin going. To get Caitlin going. To leave her on the island with Carrington. That's all I want. And let her pick the defense apart if anyone comes to help. She can't stay in front of Caitlin, and it's obvious. Look at her. Give me the ball. Clear out. Bye-bye. Right by her. Right by her. And she has to foul her. This is what I like. This is what I want to see. She can't stay in front of her. She can't. And I know I was a little hard on Temmie last night. She was fresh off an injury, yes. But missing layups is inexcusable. I ain't going to lie. But listen, I did say I'll be more patient. I'll give it to September to get her legs up under her, you feel me, before I make an assessment. And a lot of y'all like Temmie, so that helps her case. Because I believe in y'all. I trust y'all, you feel me? Because y'all ruthless when it comes to someone like Nalissa holding the team success back. So I'm going to be patient with Temmie, all right? But look at this right here. She was running like a gazelle in this clip. This gave me Gazelle vibes. Gave it up. Look at her outrun. Look at Temmie go. Look at Temmie go. Look at Temmie go. Woo! That's what I want to see next game, man. This is the Temmie I want to see. You feel me? Anyways, so apparently hand checking is still around for the W, for those who don't know. I love how they don't even try to hide the fact that Caitlin gets pushed by a whole center, and when she expressed herself for the mistake the refs made, she gets teed up. How you get teed up for this? Look up. Alyssa Thomas, hand on Caitlin's chest, pushing her back. Steals the ball from her because obviously she's stronger and bigger than Caitlin. And when Caitlin fouls her, guess what happens? They call a take foul. This is crazy to me. Like, this shit is actually sad. You get teed up for something like that. Anyways, late game, down 2, and Carrington is on Caitlin. And listen, y'all know what time it is. My only issue with this clip right here, let's watch this clip first. Look at this right here. Look. Boom. Great layup right there. You feel me? Tough layup. Now listen, man. My only issue with this clip is even to this day, it takes almost the whole shot clock to get Caitlin the ball because Kelsey just dribble too much and Caitlin bailed them out. You feel me? Look. Look. Look at this right here, man. Listen, man. I just like I said before. I love when Aaliyah just stands there without actually screening. Like I love it. And that's obviously sarcastic. Like I said before, when Aaliyah just stands there without actually screening Caitlin, it's a useless action. Shooters need breathing room to either shoot or pass the ball, you feel me? And you see both type of screening in this one play. Guess which one worked, though? Guess which one worked? Look. Look at this one. Now that's a real screen. Let me rewind that for y'all real quick. I need y'all to see the difference between both of these screens. So, she gives it to Aaliyah. Aaliyah doesn't set a real screen. Hands up, right? Now, DJNA is still on Caitlin. That screen didn't do nothing. Caitlin, like Aaliyah, set it again and actually set it this time. Aaliyah sets it. Boom. Strong screen. Gets it right back to Aaliyah. Finish for the 2, man. This is what I like right here. You feel me? That is what's going to work for the Indiana Fever tomorrow. And listen, I want to see... I hope we could beat the Sun. I hope so. Hopefully, they keep DJNA on her. We're going to keep an eye on the list. I hope Aaliyah says strong screens. But listen, we reached out to the reaction. Hit that like button if you haven't. Smash that sub button. You know what I'm saying? Just 6 subs. Let's get us to 62-20. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to see you on the next reaction. This is your boy Venom. Let's go!